We have a draft where I believe the first overall selection is just is stipulated, and then the drama begins second overall. Would you agree with that, Rece?
I would. Now, I know that there are some reports today that maybe the Kings are interested in Luka Doncic. I still believe, and I could be wrong, but I think that Marvin Bagley III will go second. Then we don't know what's going to happen for sure. Because the Hawks have talked about trading down and, who they want. It's a little bit of a mystery if they were to stay in the third spot. So I think that really at 3 is when the uncertainty will start. Although certainly it would shake things up a bit if Bagley were to still be available at 3.
So then 1, 2, and 3 hits, and then it appears the Memphis Grizzlies have put that number 4 overall pick on the block up for grabs, with anybody who thinks that Mo Bamba would be gone by the 5th overall selection, that you need to hit that trigger before Mark Cuban gets his hands on him. What are you hearing about that, Rece?
Well, from what we hear with our guys, we have Adrian Wojnarowski working with us now. He's amazing in terms of intel, as everyone knows. But, Memphis is an organization right now that's having to decide what direction they want to go in as Gasol and Conley get a little bit older, and, are they committed to trying to find the right piece to go with them? Do players want to go there? All of those types of things that present challenges for them. So I think that they would be open if they could get players to come back and allow someone to take that spot and then maybe get something that would fit with them trying to stay relevant for a few more years after having missed the playoffs. They had a long playoff run in terms of consecutive years making it, and they've stumbled in that regard. And I think that kind of like try to get it together for one more run before they break the thing down.
When do you think Grayson Allen goes tonight? Where do you think that happens?
I think he will go late first round, I think. Grayson is a really good athlete. From what I understand, he had a sensational individual workout where he did something absurd, like made 80 or more out of 100 NBA three-pointers and, in a full-speed workout. I think given the right situation and put on the right team, obviously a lot of people speculated how he would fit in Golden State and, where he wouldn't be a focal point, he wouldn't be a centerpiece, he would just be another guy who could step in there and shoot. A situation like that, I think, would be really, really good for him, something that gets him off the ball and out of the limelight a little bit. But I suspect that given his athleticism and shooting prowess and experience, that he'll be a late first round.
What about the guy who broke my heart, the big ragu? What about Dante Vincenzo? When does he go tonight, Rece?
I think a little higher than that. I think mid first round, probably not lottery, but just below that. And I think that whoever gets him is going to be very, very happy. Billis and I were talking about yesterday on the ride over. I commented, I said, I really like Donovan Mitchell at Louisville. I said, but I had no idea that he was going to be this good. And he said that, his friend Quinn Snyder had told him that I think the guy's going to be Russell Westbrook. And Billis said, I didn't. He said, I thought he was good too, but I didn't know it would be this good. I'm not saying that DiVincenzo is going to be as good as Donovan Mitchell, but I do think he's going to be really good. He's a terrific athlete, and he can play a lot of different positions, and obviously a great streak shooter. And veterans in the NBA get better at shooting the ball typically. And, DiVincenzo would hit a lot, and he would have streaks, or maybe he didn't shoot it, quite as accurately. I think that will just improve as he ages. I think he's going to be a really good pro.
Well, he used the Silence of the Lambs phrase, covet what you see. I think he's going to be as good as Donovan Mitchell, Rece, based on what I saw. My gosh.
It's possible. I only said that because Donovan set the bar so high
of course.
As a rookie unexpectedly. I also think your guy, and I'm very biased toward the Michigan kids because having done Big Ten games for a couple of years, I can't think of a team in recent memory that I enjoyed being around more than the team with Moe Wagner and Muhammad Ali Abdul-Rahman, and all of those Michigan kids were terrific. I think Wagner is going to
be too.
Really, really good in the NBA as well. He too will become a more consistent shooter, and he's nearly 7 feet tall.
But second round for him tonight, is that what you're hearing from Mo?
I think, but I'm going to tell you, I wouldn't. I think that somebody that takes a chance on him right at the end of the first, I think that would not be an unwise move. I'm a big fan. I really like Mo, and I think he's going to be a good pro, and I think he'll be worthy taken in the first round, but most projections seem to say second round.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.